Hello, welcome to Flow One. I'm Angie at Club Pilates in Palm Springs. Let's start seated on the floor. We'll take a little warm up in a seated position. So please sit comfortably. It doesn't have to be cross-ankled. You could also sit up in a chair. We want to make sure that we can get the spine really straight. So if sitting on the floor doesn't allow you to extend your spine upright, sit on a chair or even stand. Let's start out by just lacing the fingers, and we'll take a breath in. As we exhale, we're going to push the palms out in front of us, hollowing the navel. Press the rib cage to the wall behind you. Relax your shoulders down. Roll up. Reach the arms behind and lift your sternum vertically. Lace the fingers. Push the palms away. Contract the abdominals. Hollow the navel. Hollow the rib cage. Take another breath. Roll up. Reach the arms behind and lift your sternum vertically. And I'm actually pressing my fingertips into the floor here. You need long arms to do that. 2 more. Contract. And lift that chest. 1 more time. Contract. And lift that sternum upright. Open the throat, shoulders down. Take your arms to either side, and we're going to reach up and over. You can bend that lower elbow. Keep that oppositional hip anchored to the floor. And then from here, let's rotate our sternum towards the floor. Keep that opposite sits bone anchored if you can. Come back into your side bend and lift. Other side, up and over. You're in a toaster right now. There's no rotation. Take another breath in. Exhale, go ahead and rotate it. Inhale and exhale, pull yourself up. Let's do that again. Up and over. Rotate it. Come back into your side bend and lift. Up and over. Rotate it. Come back into your side bend and lift it up. Very good. Let's go to all fours position, hands and knees, or if your wrists are not feeling great, you could also go onto the elbows. In any event, we want the elbows or the wrists right underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Take a couple of cat-cows here just to find our neutral spine. Shrug the shoulders back and inhale, let your sternum press forward and up. Lift your tailbone a little bit. And then exhale, tuck the tail under, tuck the chin, lift that rib cage to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, gentle swing of the back. Inhale and exhale, rounding like a cat. Try 1 more cycle like that. Now find neutral where you're in neither cat nor cow. Push the floor away with wide, strong shoulders. Take the leg that's closest to your screen, extend it back behind you, pushing through the heel, really keeping that hip level. So my right leg is up. I'm shining my right hip bone towards my left knee. Optional to add the left arm. Reaching long, being pulled in both directions. Release. Inhale. Exhale. Start with the leg. Shine that hip bone to the opposite knee, the knee that's on the floor. Add that opposite arm. Stretch even longer. Inhale. Release. Let's flow through it. Inhale. Exhale, extend. Inhale down. Exhale, switch. Do go slowly. We're linking movement to breath, but we're really trying to elongate, prolong that breath. And feel the abdominals working to support the spine and the glutes activating to really get that length out of the hip. Let's try one more each side. Great, come back to all fours. Take a little child's pose, roll out on the heels of the hands. And then we're going to change it a bit. Come forward again. The forearm, the hand that's closest to your screen, you're going to come down onto your forearms here. Got the elbow right under the shoulders, fingers turned to that opposite hand. The leg that's closest to the screen, you're going to tap your toes behind your floor ankle. We're going to lift the knee and let the hip open. Tap the ankle, lift the knee. Hip is opening, but I'm allowing my upper body to rotate a little bit. My rib cage, even though my hip is opening, it's really like the femur rotating in the hip socket. I'm still trying to aim, in this case, the right frontal hip bone to the left knee. Let's do one more like this. Lift the knee a little higher, extend the leg out, tap, lift, tap, lift. Rotating within the hip socket for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach it a little longer, push into that forearm. You can look over your shoulder, look towards the screen. Release down. Other side, come up onto your hands. And this time, the forearm that's away from the screen, you'll come down onto it. Turn your fingers to your opposite wrist. Okay, opposite knee, the one away from the screen. We're going to take the toes behind the floor ankle and lift. Now, it can kind of feel like you're wrapping your leg around a tree behind you. Push into your hand, push into your forearm. Lift again, lift the knee a little higher and a little higher to extend that leg. Tap with a straight leg right behind you and lift. Tap the floor and lift. Let's hold this last one. Lift the leg, reach it a little longer, and release down. Sit back on your heels, stretch those arms out. Take a full breath in and out. And then we're going to come onto the forearms for this and set up for our planks. So elbows right under the shoulders. Knees are just going to scoot back quite a distance from the hips. Send the hips forward. Push the floor away. Make sure that the elbows are no wider than the shoulders. You can stay here in this modified position, or you can lift to a full plank. I'll let you decide. Let's set the shoulders. We're going to inhale, squeeze those shoulder blades together like you're squeezing a pencil. Exhale, widen them apart, wide, wide, wide. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, widen. We want to make sure when we go to our plank hold, we're maintaining that wide position. A lot of exercises, we do squeeze the shoulder blades, not in plank. Okay, get the shoulders wide, wrap the scapula around the sides of your rib cage. You can stay in modified position or curl your toes under, lift the knees and thighs. Create one long line from the back top of the skull all the way out through the tail. Lift that navel to the spine. Squeeze the glutes in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the knees down. Sit back on those heels. And we're going to roll it on up. Let's swing the legs around to the front. Reach the arms forward, sit up nice and tall, inhale, exhale, contract your abdominals and roll to the back of your pelvis, one vertebra at a time without momentum. We're gonna roll it all the way down. Relax your arms down by your sides, and let's walk the feet in close to the glutes. The feet are just a narrow hips width apart. And inhale here. Exhale, let your tailbone curl towards your nose. You're really flattening your low back, little tiny pelvic tilt. Inhale, just relax that curl. Neutral position. Exhale, curl the pelvis, flatten the low back. Inhale, release that tuck, neutral position. Exhale, flatten, little tuck. Inhale, neutral. Now let's add to this. This time as we curl the pelvis, really find your heels, push in them, roll up to your shoulder blades. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower it down in 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to neutral. Roll it up. Take a breath in. And exhale down. 2, 3, 4. We'll lift for 2. Roll it down for 4, 3, 2, 1. And up, up, hold. And down. 2, 3, 4. So we're really emphasizing on the roll down, that articulation of the spine, passing through that flat back position before we let go to neutral. 2 more like that. We're going to hold this next one. So you're standing your weight evenly between both shoulders. Make sure you're not on your neck. Inhale here. Exhale, roll down about halfway. So you're touching down on the back of your waistline, just a little higher than that pelvic tuck. Roll back up to your shoulder blades. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, full bridge. Exhale, half bridge. Lots of hollowing through the abdominals as we take that half bridge position. Now, next time we go down to our half bridge position, let's lift the heel of the foot that's closest to your screen. So that foot is a high heel, the other is a flat foot. We're in our halfway down position, and we're going to pulse the hips up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, put both heels down, roll up to your higher bridge, inhale, exhale, roll halfway down, and switch the feet, lift that other heel. Push into both feet and pulse up an inch, down an inch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both heels down, roll up. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll it down 1 vertebra at a time. And once you're down, you can find that neutral position of the pelvis. So we're not over curled as we hollow the navel. We're not going into a tuck. Lift one knee to tabletop. Add the second knee. You can squeeze the knees together. Inhale here. Exhale, let the knees rotate towards your screen. Feel that opposite shoulder blade staying to the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, draw in through the core, in through the navel as you find your table position. Inhale, rotate the other direction. Exhale, initiate from the abs, the muscles around the waist to bring the knees back to center. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, center. Keep your knees together. As you rotate, make sure you're not sliding One knee out in front of the other. And try one more each direction. Finish in tabletop, and you can separate about hip width. Double check that your knees are over the hips, your shins are parallel to the ceiling, heels in line with those knees. Let's flex the feet. Inhale here. Exhale, hover one heel above the floor. Don't let your back arch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, switch. So when I say don't let the back arch, I'm really referring to the back of the waist, the back of that bottom rib area. Now, if you'd like to progress this, make it a little more challenging, you can lift your arms over your chest. And if you'd like to progress that, as you tap the floor with your right heel, reach your left arm back. Left heel, right arm, so opposite arm reaches back to the ear. Keep that anchor right underneath the back of your waistline. One more each side. And back to tabletop. Bring your arms down for now. Inhale. This time as you exhale, extend your leg closest to the screen to a 45-degree angle. Drop back in and switch. Optional to lift the arms, a little more challenging. Optional to add that opposite arm. If the right leg's pushing forward, left arm reaches back. If the left leg is extending, right arm reaches back. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Let's do 4 more. Good job. Hug those knees into the chest. Take a roll side to side. And find your tabletop position once again. Knees over the hip flexors, shins making that parallel table to the ceiling. Take the hands underneath your head, elbows wide. Inhale, exhale, lift the head, neck, and chest straight up. Focus your eyes right between your knees. Inhale, hold here. Exhale, lift a little higher and reach your arms past your hips. Take the hands behind your head. Inhale, head down. Exhale, up. Inhale, hold that head heavy in the hands. Exhale, curl up a little higher, reach the arms long. Hands under the head, head comes down. Up, up again, reach. Coming back down with control. Up, up again, reach. Hands under the head to come down. Get ready to hold this next one. If you're more comfortable keeping the hands under your head, you can, or you can reach those arms long. Inhale, exhale, test the water with one heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, test with the other. Four, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, curl up a little more, reach those arms a little longer. Release down, round those knees into the armpits, rock it out side to side. Let's go to our tabletop one more time. So, from here, reach the arms forward, lift your head, neck, and chest, focus those eyes. Let's start the hundreds. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now keep reaching the shoulders away from the ears. Invigorate your splashes so you can feel a breeze. If this feels too much on your neck, definitely take one hand under your head. Trade hands in a moment. If this is going well and you want to progress it, you can extend your legs to a high angle, squeezing those heels together. We have 5 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more rounds. 1 more round. Nice job. Hug those knees in. Rock and roll side to side. Put your feet down again, heels close to the sits bones. Inhale, pushing your heels. Exhale, curl the tailbone, roll up to your shoulder bridge. Stretch those knees forward. Push down into the heels. We're going to really get that release through the hip flexors after so much tabletop. Let's roll down halfway again. Roll it up. Roll it down halfway. Roll it up. Halfway down. Now, next time you roll halfway down, you're going to let one hip lift, level the hips, lift the other hip. Make sure that the knees aren't swinging around side to side. It's happening. We're propelling this movement from the glutes, not the knees. Just a little bit of rotation through the pelvis here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And level the hips. Lift up to your higher bridge again. Inhale here. Exhale, roll it down in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Let's stretch those legs out long. And we're going to flex the feet a little wider than hip width. Take the arms over the chest, relax the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest. Hollow the rib cage. Roll up, reach over a big beach ball. Inhale, roll back down, arms over the chest. Exhale, curl the chin to the chest. Watch your navel hollowing. Reach past your nose. Stay rounded. Roll back down with control. Exhale, up, up, up. Inhale, down, down, down. One more like that. Now, next time you roll up, hold. Dive up and over a beach ball. And then as we inhale, we're going to roll up one vertebra at a time to flat back. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, stack that spine up an imaginary wall. Let's add to this. This is a fun one. Roll up and over the beach ball. Stack it up, reach behind. Point your toes, pike the hips up or plank the hips up. Flex the feet, go up and over, holding the navel. Point the toes, pop the hips up. Flex the feet over your beach ball. Point the toes, reverse plank. Now let's do one more. We'll hold that reverse plank. And if it's more agreeable to have the knees bent like this, that's fine. You can also just point those toes to the floor. We're going to hold it. Lots of glutes abs drawn in, head supported. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice job here. What else? Let's come on up or actually stay up, and you can extend the legs out in front of you, squeezing the inner thighs together. Knees are bent, but heels are quite a distance away. Sit up as tall as you can. Nice straight neutral spine here. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to roll to the back of the pelvis, see curving through the low back, and we're going to row back with the elbow closest to the screen. Now sit up tall and row back with the other arm. So both arms are rowing. Got one in neutral position. We're going to switch, see curving back, and then nice long straight back. Roll back, look over your shoulder, look straight ahead. Or actually, as you come up, you could look over that opposite arm, just for fun. Now we're going to add something to this. Next time you roll up, extend the leg that's closest to your screen. Roll down, roll up, roll down, roll up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's take it the other way. I'll switch directions on the mat. And again, sitting up tall, inhale. As you exhale, roll to the back of the pelvis. Don't hunch the shoulders. The elbow that's closest to the screen is going to pull back towards the floor. Extend it forward, roll up straight, row back with the opposite elbow. Roll down, hover or tap, roll up. Opposite elbow pulls back. Alternate rows with the arms. Two more, and then you have that option of adding the leg lift. Okay, we'll get it on the next one. When you roll up to your neutral position, extend the leg that's closest to the screen. Tap it back down as you roll back. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Roll yourself up. Let's switch to the stomach. And you can let those legs open up just a little wider than hip width. Hands right under the shoulders, elbows close to the body. Lengthen out through the tail. Keep your legs extended, but don't lift them. Roll the shoulders back. And inhale and exhale up to a swan. Inhale and exhale down. Take a full breath cycle up. Full breath cycle down. Keep squeezing the elbows into your sides. And don't feel like you have to extend your arms all the way. So I don't want anyone feeling like they're dumping into the low back. If that's happening, you could try walking the hands out a little further in front of the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job there. Take the hands underneath your shoulders and bend your knees. Sit back on the heels, and actually before you sit back on the heels, shift your hips to one heel, and then let's walk the arms all the way around to the opposite side stretch here. Just getting nice stretch through the side ribs, through the waist. Breathe into that side. Take it the other way. Reach your hands forward and really spread out through the fingers. Let's do a shift over the hands and knees. Curl the toes under and pike the hips up and back, pushing down through the heels. Downward facing dog. Even if the heels aren't touching ground, keep pushing them towards the floor. You can always bend your knees a little bit. And walk the hands and the feet together. So you're meeting up in a soft knee forward fold. Go ahead and clasp opposite hand to opposite elbow. Soften your knees a little more and just let the upper body tassel side to side. Relax that head weight. And keep clasping the elbows right over the top of your head. Bend the knees and roll it up. One vertebra at a time. Head will be the last thing up. And then we'll lift the elbows up and over the head. Lifting that chest vertically again. Come up to a neutral position and pull gently on one elbow and take a side bend away. Other side, up and over. Release the arms, relax the shoulders, and we'll finish right here for today. Great job today. I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye now.